everybody knows that NPCs are the heart and soul of any good RPG. Their interactions with both the player and each other not only show just how much depth the game has, be it through lore, interesting dialogue, or humor, they can also showcase a game's personality. Generally, if a game's NPCs are fun and interesting, it's safe to say the game is going to be the same. But some games, despite the efforts of developers, still have NPCs that fall on the side of wacky jankiness. But this isn't always a bad thing, and it can lead to a lot of fun moments that make the game better than it would have been with dry, run-of-the-mill NPCs. Today's video will cover just that. Here's the top 5 funniest conversations and interchanges in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. Oh, and before I forget, if you enjoy this video, please consider liking the video and subscribing, as well as ringing the bell to stay notified on any new channel videos. It's free, and it really helps out the channel, especially considering that less than 2% of our viewers are subscribed. And if you have any ideas for lists in the future, be sure to comment down below, and your idea may be the subject of a future video. Number 5 is the only reason anybody should consider playing through the Mages Guild questline in Oblivion. This little gem brings out a lot of personality, albeit stupid personality, to an otherwise boring slog of fetch quests. So, when the player's working through the Mages Guild questline, eventually the Archmage will personally give them the quest Liberation or Apprehension, and ask that they inspect the ruins of Nenyon Twill to rescue one of his informants before Imperial battle mages arrive on scene. Upon your arrival to the ruins, you find that not only did the battle mages all get there before you, there's only one survivor among their ranks, as the rest of them were slaughtered by necromancers. Fithriger, the lone surviving battle mage, greets the player and instructs them to follow him through the ruins to thwart the plans of the necromancers. Well, his role as leader gets cut short in classic Oblivion fashion, and we get some laughs at the expense of this expendable NPC.
I hope I can help. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Farewell.
Number 4 is a little situational. Once the player has reached a hand-to-hand combat skill of at least 70, they'll be directed to Master Trainer Helvius Cecia in the town of Bruma to receive further training in the skill. Now, he'll only agree to the training if the hero hits him unarmed for around 30 seconds. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, it just so happens that using the enchanting system in the game, as well as custom spells, the player can level up their hand-to-hand skill far beyond what would normally be achievable, basically ensuring that every punch is a one-hit KO. Now, the Master Trainer for the skill is very confident in his ability to take a punch, and he isn't shy when it comes to bragging about it. So, if the player does come here with a beefed up hand-to-hand combat skill beyond what the game expects you would have at this point, the results are both ironic and hilarious.
You wear the shadows well, fellow thief. Training, eh? The real question is, can you fight? You know, throw a good punch. Can you? I'd like to find out if I'm going to spend time working with you. So you up for a sparring match? I'll make it easy on you. I won't throw a single punch. I just want to see what you've got anyway. So is it a deal? Okay, if I see you reach for a weapon, I'm calling it off. And if you can actually hurt me, I'll tell you to stop. If this goes on for too long, and I get bored, I'll stop you. Now, show me what you've got.
Spoiler alert for the Thieves Guild questline ending, but if you haven't finished Oblivion in its entirety at this point, 1, we can't be friends, and 2, this spoiler probably doesn't really matter to you. Alright, you were warned. So, at the end of the Thieves Guild questline, you take up the mantle of the Grey Fox, the most notorious and infamous thief in all of Cyrodiil. And whenever you don the cowl of the Grey Fox in public, the player will be pursued by all the guards in the immediate area. Now, catching the notorious Grey Fox would be a fine addition to the resume of any self-respecting town guard, and would surely lead to a promotion, right? Well, this is exactly what Guard Captain Danis Artelian is thinking when he comes across a player dressed as the Grey Fox. But the promotion he's looking for is a little odd. I guess he's just really proud of his title and wants to earn it twice over.
I'm captain of the Castle Guard, and Dion is captain of the Town Guard. It's simple. I don't care what goes on in town. That's Dion's problem. Goodbye. You're the Gray Fox. You're under arrest for all kinds of stuff. You're wanted dead or alive. I'm choosing dead. I'll make captain for this.
You can only have so many voice actors in a single game, right? Well, as far as I've seen in my own research, correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, it looks like Oblivion only had around 10 voice actors, with only a fraction of those actors voicing the townsfolk in various locations across the game. With numbers like that, you could expect at least some of the characters to sound the same, right? Well, how about all of them? Just outside the town of Anvil on the southwest shoreline of Cyrodiil, you can find the Anvil Town Docks. Roaming the docks are two NPCs who wander in close proximity to one another and were unlucky enough to be assigned the same voice actor. You know how everybody hates the sound of their own voice? Well, imagine being trapped in a dimension where the only person you can interact with not only has the exact same voice as you, but can only choose from the same 4 or 5 lines of dialogue that you can. You'd be hard-pressed to imagine a worse kind of hell.
How goes it? I've been better. I hope things get better. Bye. Goodbye. Oh, hello. How are you today? I've been better. How about you? I've been better. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Before we get to our number 1 spot, we have an honorable mention. In the town of Cheydinhal, you may encounter Ulrich Leland. He represents how we all feel as the new kid on the first day of school, and is probably the most reliable character in not just Oblivion, but any video game ever made.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I don't know you, and
Let's
I don't
hear it.
care to know you.
Did you?
I don't know you, and I don't care to know
What's
you.
this about?
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
I walk a lonely road, the only one.
While Oblivion has a whole list of voice actors making mistakes, this one is by far the most popular. While roaming the Imperial City, the player may come across the Altmer priestess known as Tandilwe. If the player asks her about rumors in the Imperial City, she'll discuss the break-in at the Mages Guild. But to the surprise of many players, not happy with the way she said it the first time, she decided to break the 4th wall and try again. Now, when you watch this scene, keep in mind the sweet irony of the fact that she's the master speechcraft trainer in the game. Yeah, maybe spend your hard-earned cash elsewhere.
I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial Legion compound, and the temple all on the same night. Wait a minute, let me do that one again. I heard that thieves broke into the Arcane University, the Imperial Legion compound, and the temple all on the same night.
And there you have it, folks. The top 5 funniest conversations and interchanges in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and comment any ideas for future top 5s in the comment section down below. Who knows, your idea could be the focus of the next video.